I'm performing at an R18 gig, my private gig. People pay money to see me. I sing 2 lines of a rap song while the police are in the building, and it's created this big kerfuffle. And you know, I sing a lot of explicit kind of lyrics. You know, I sing, you know, some Prodigy things, smack my bitch up, you know, that thing. There's even Eric Clapton's "I Shot the Sheriff." Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, should I not sing that as well? I just, you know, so. The whole thing to me has been blown out of proportion, and I guess if you want to judge me for that, if you want to judge my character for that, then you know that's a bit of a bummer that you judge me on that one little thing when you look at all the cool things I've done. You know what I mean? Hey.
Cool. So where to from here, Tiki? You're obviously not bothered by this court case.
No.
I read somewhere that you'll be on tour during the court case.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to be. I'm due in court on 30th of May, and I'm going to be touring Australia. So. My lawyer's going to stand there and go, not guilty if it gets to court, and I'm ready to take whatever comes my way. You know, if the judge feels that I should be punished and fined and whatever, then so be it. It's not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. It's not going to stop me from singing those lyrics, and it's not going to stop anyone else from singing those lyrics. You know, so at the end of the day, it's just a big kerfuffle to me. It's like, oh well. It's unfortunate that one police officer got offended and wanted to make a big deal about it.
Well, that brings me to the next question. Would you advise anyone else to do it? Would you be doing it again? Would you do it here?
at my, this is the whole point. At an all-age gig with kids, at a family festival with kids, no way. There's no way I'd sing a lyric like that. Not in a million years. There's no way. But at my private R18 concert with adults, I should be able to sing what I like. And so I'm going to sing what I like at those gigs, especially if they're my private gigs. So of course I'll sing it again. Yeah, the whole thing's a joke, you know what I mean? Awesome song. I love that song. I believed in the lyrics for sure because of where they came from. They were written in 1989 by Dr. Dre and Ice Cube from a rap group called NWA, and they came about as a protest song because they were sick of their youth being beaten up by police and being arrested by police for no reason at all. This is where that song came from. So I believe it for that, but 20 years later, I never thought that I would get arrested for singing those lyrics, you know what I mean?
Tough question, but real, to be real.
Yeah.
Do people have been wondering, do you really have anything against the police, or is it just a song?
Of course not, it's a song. You know, as I said, what about Eric Clapton's "I Shot the Sheriff"? If I started singing that, would you arrest me and think that I hate the sheriff? As I said, Prodigy, "Smack My Bitch Up." I sing that. Do you think I'm going to go out and beat up my girlfriend and stuff? Come on, it's lyrics. It's lyrics of a song. It's art. It's performance. If you start judging me upon the lyrics that I sing, especially in a party environment, then it's pretty crazy. You know, it's like, look at all the comedians in New Zealand who actually get on primetime TV and who diss the Queen, diss the Prime Minister, diss everyone out there, say swear words, and they don't get arrested. You know, so I'm just trying to kind of get everyone on the same level here and kind of realise that it's art, it's performance, it's freedom of speech. If you're going to arrest me for singing "F the Police," then you've got to arrest half the musicians, half the DJs, pretty much all the comedians, and you've got to arrest a few politicians as well while you're at it. I think the police do an amazing job. I think, you know, by me singing "F the Police," it doesn't mean that I hate the police or anything like that. It's a lyric. You know, I'm thinking of doing a song called "F the IRD," or "F the taxman," or "F the parking meter person," because I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? It's a song. It's art. It's ridiculous.
Do you think young people should have an attitude towards the police because of what's happened to you? Because the truth is, in Tauranga they do, and I'm not blaming it on you, but it has, you know, it's increased a little bit lately. So what would you say to those young people?
you know, it's a really tough one. The police are trying to do the best they can. I just believe that, you know, that saying, it only takes one rotten apple to spoil the whole lot. I just think possibly that this one police officer, maybe he overreacted, and when he could have just let it go. He could have just gone, oh, it's just a song, he's just performing a song, and let it go. And it's unfortunately kind of spurred this whole thing up. And it's also, you know, maybe that one officer who can, see, I'm doing fine because I've got a high profile, I've got media connections, I've got money to be able to fight this thing. But take it back to, like, for you, for example, right, or you, if you're on the street and you get pulled over by one of those kind of policemen who has a chip on their shoulder, then you don't have any option, and it can ruin the rest of your life. You know what I mean? You can get done, thrown in prison, get a fine, and that makes you angry towards the cops just because of this one policeman. Now, I've heard of a lot of things going around this area, also around New Zealand, where people are getting arrested for doing hardly anything wrong. So I think maybe this whole incident with me, hopefully, can raise some issues, and hopefully can try to mend some of those, that raruraru, that feeling between the youth and the police, and even adults and police, because there's a lot of adults out there who don't like the police either. So I think possibly, maybe this is why this has happened to me, is so that we can kind of look at it objectively and try to work out some sort of thing. Maybe there needs to be more respect by the police to the public, and there needs to be more respect by the public to the police. So maybe this incident that I'm going through right now can kind of help that and help mend those gaps. That's what I would like to see. I don't want to see you know, and that's not what it's about. So maybe that's why this has happened to me. Maybe.
Good words of wisdom.